everyone, welcome to my corner of the world. Today we're going to do a product spotlight and I'm going to share with you the little Stampin spots. These are uninked, so you can add any colour that you like to them. We're all familiar with the large pads, but sometimes if you need just a small amount of ink, if you're traveling, you want to take some ink with you, but you don't want to take your big pads, or if you're just starting out and you're not quite sure which colours that you would like to invest in a large pad, you can create some pads of your these inking spots yourself, so that then you can work with them and decide if you'd like to make the investment in a larger pad. So they come 5 in a packet, and if you look in your annual catalogue on page 129, they're just there. And let's see, you get 5 for $9, so they work out just under $2 a piece. You'll also need to buy your ink colours, ink refills. And if you go on to pages 122 and 123, you'll see that you've got all your colours there in the Stampin' Up! Family. And if you look then on each row, you'll see that the refill bottles are all listed, and they work out at $3.75 a piece. So you'll choose your colour, and today I'm going to create one in Sahara Sand. I need a small Stampin' spot for a project I'm going to be working on, and so that's why I've decided to use this one. So you're going to need to work on a piece of paper, just in case you get it everywhere. And then just take the lid off, and you'll just add the ink. Now it's going to suck in real sort of fast and not seem to go anywhere quickly, but I'm going to make sure I do my edges and the middle. There we go. And I'm just watching to see how far into the little I'm not sure, that's probably some form of sponge, just so that I've got some on there. And then I'd like to use the back of a spoon, and I'm just gonna really sort of push that in firmly. Now, I already have a video on how to re-ink the larger pads. Basically, it's the same technique. And you can see it is starting to bleed down into the sponge. So I'm just going to give this one a little test just to see how inky it really is. And I've got a stamp here. Now with these larger stamps, I'm going to add the ink this away. Then I can see exactly where I've put my ink, and it's not quite so awkward as trying to do it this away and guessing to see if you've got any gaps. So I'm just going to gently tap like that and then test it out. There, I think I've got enough ink on that. I'm not going to swamp it down too much. So I've shown you how to use the Stampin' spot with a stamp on a block, but they also work really well if you have a Stamparatus. And so I've loaded up a stamp on my Stamparatus, and I'm just going to add the ink, and I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I did with my block. But you can see that if you use a little Stampin' spot, you can control where the ink goes, whereas with a larger pad, then sometimes you can get ink all around the edges. and waste your ink. So I'm just gently tapping away. I'm just going to pop a piece of paper onto my Stamparatus and press down firmly. And there I've got a really lovely image again. So that's how you ink. Now about storing. I like to store mine with a little rubber band around them, and that prevents the lid popping off and them drying out. And then I also store them upside down, and then that keeps the ink on the surface of the of the pad. And just so I know what color it is, because oftentimes the ink colors all look a bit on the dark side when they're wet, I've just made myself a little label using my machine, and because Sahara Sand is a long name to fit onto my little label and then onto the spot, so I've just called it S Sand. And then I'm just going to pop my little piece in like that, then pop my rubber band back on, and then we're going to store it upside down. So there we are. There's our Stampin' spots. I hope you found this useful, and thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.